honestly, Deji, you're my kryptonite, bruv. I can just rinse you to pieces right now. The way you just chatted absolute rubbish was absolute rubbish. Big up to you, Terence, by the way, yeah? Big up to you, Terence. Talking the truth again. Back to you, Asmatic. I've rinsed this guy to pieces. That's it. If you don't know, get to know. I'm done.
Mr. Box Office, look, you're the only person that I see who raps to himself. So let me just keep it real with you. I don't actually know what you've said this evening. You've been wax lyrical, you've been dropping bars, but I can't actually understand what side of the fence you're sitting on. But what I can tell you is you've been doing bare rapping and you've been rapping to yourself, because none of us on this panel understands the thing you just said.
I think you know what I'm saying, bruv. It's just that you don't want to hear, because you don't want to hear the truth. That's the problem, bruv. That's the problem. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do this all day, bruv,
I don't know what you're saying.
I've got to give these other panelists a chance. You know what I mean? Because I actually like Terence. I love Terence. I love Chinks, because I've been watching, and I love Toon Tactics. You know what I mean? So I've got to give him a chance. You know what I mean? You'll get your time to shine. This is the way I can reach your pieces again. You know what I mean? Back to you, Asmatic. I'm done.
I don't support Tottenham. I don't support Tottenham. I've got no skin in the game.
I love you too, Box Office.
The way I see, you know, your manager's not even a year into his job. Yourself, Mr. Box Office, you expected Tottenham to finish 8th or 9th. You're currently 5th. Could finish up 3rd, like playing really, really good football. Like in terms of where you are in the process. Now, people, I don't know why people hate that word. Everything in life is a process. In your process, in your journey, you're doing pretty well. Heaven knows what you guys are going to do in the second half of the season. The only, you know, why not celebrate when the players had a good game? We criticize them when they have a bad game. Are you going to just say you were rubbish the last 5 games, so that one good game where you scored goals and made assists, I'm not going to say anything good about it? I mean, I don't know. I don't buy into that. So I think there's a lot of good in Tottenham. I'm not gassing you up. I think there's a lot of good that's going on. The summer transfer window is going to tell me a lot about how you guys are going to do it with the players you buy in.
Go with our full team. That's not going to slap them.
Bro, Brentford went to City and won.
I'm just talking about my team. I don't care about Brentford. I don't care about Luton. I don't even care about Sheffield Wednesday. I'm telling you about my club.
Because I can banter into pieces, honestly.
Mr. Box Office, there's nothing you can say, bro. I'm just doing a good job.
Doing a good job.
And also, let me tell you.
Oh, I love this.
Let me tell you why you and Terence get along. But both of you are the reason why your club. Both of you are the reason why your clubs are in the mud. Let me explain. Terence, I thought I could recognize you, but clearly I'm short-sighted. So let me explain why I don't think you're that guy. Let me explain to you why.
That's because you think you can go toe-to-toe with the.
You were shaking your bum when you lot won the Carabao Cup, and you're somebody. You and Mr. Box Office believe.
Bro, if you not win the Carabao Cup,
listen. Let me finish. You believe that if you win the Carabao Cup, it does something with your brain. That it creates a winning mentality that you go on to win things. But we've got living proof that when you aim low, you get low results, i.e. Manchester United, because you won the Carabao Cup and then you ended up doing nothing this season. And that's what happened with the likes of Mr. Box Office. Mr. Box Office would rather Spurs finish 8th or 9th and win a Carabao Cup than finish in a Champions League spot. And that's why we went for Mourinho. That's why we ended up with Conte. That's why we were in the mud. Had we focused on the bigger prize, i.e. Champions League or Premier League football, maybe we would have just been closer. That's why we got to a Champions League final. But Mr. Box Office, you don't want us going to a Champions League final. What you want us doing is playing Carabao Cup finals against Liverpool's kids. That's what you want. I'm not into that, bro.
The elite managers, the elite players.
I need to hear this from you because you are Box Office and this will go viral.
Okay, fair enough, brother. I'm viral anyway. I'm in the bin.
If Arsenal were still in the Carabao Cup, let's say Arsenal won the Carabao Cup and finished third, is that acceptable?
At least they won a trophy and won and got competed in the league as well. Yeah, at least they've got something come out of it. That's the point.
Mr. Chinks, the point. As an Arsenal fan, Is that an acceptable?
He's happy.
season?
You're asking the wrong person. He'll be
Who,
so
me?
happy. He'll be.
With the Carabao.
Carabao on third.
Do you really think that, Toon?
You got my friend. Last week you were saying you don't mind if Arteta doesn't win anything for 10 years. You just want him to stay. So I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, no, okay. I thought you were saying that I'd be happy for the Carabao because we spoke about this last week. Because
yeah.
And first of all, let me say, because even though I don't agree with you, box office, I respect your consistency because you have that for everybody, even your own team, which I respect. Because some people put that pressure on everybody else's team but their own. So I respect that first. Let me say, but. All right, so Man U won the Carabao. Was it last year or whenever it was? We won fuck all, and I wouldn't swap last season we had for their season. Never in a million years. And last season was my most, even though we never won nothing, from the bottom of my heart, it was my most enjoyable season probably for the last 10 to 12 years, even when we've won the FA Cup. I know we didn't win nothing. But that journey took me through so much different emotions and just brought my team's level of respect to such a point where I wouldn't trade that for nothing. Like when I was off stream and you know what Deji said? And I thought, like, even if they don't want to admit, you know what Deji said? If we had our best 11, we can go up against Arsenal, go up against City and Liverpool. And I'm telling you, if it was a few years ago, he wouldn't even mention us. So that season, last season, has done something to where people speak about us a bit differently now.
Can I just say something?
You articulated that better than me. That's what I was trying to tell Mr. Box Office earlier, but then he started shouting. You know what I mean? That's what
no, Mr. Box Office was rinsing your pieces. That's what he was doing. But anyway, moving on. So Deji digs the hole for himself even more. Just on that little language that you just said, Chinks, by the way, I want to hear the respect for Pochettino then, yeah? Because Pochettino did the same thing at Tottenham. I'm sorry. I want to hear the respect. And sorry as well. Sorry, I had to do this to you, Smatic, by the way, yeah? To Jay. That absolute waffler, Jay, yeah? That absolute waffler that talks absolute waffle, Jay, absolutely criticises Pochettino, by the way, yeah? I've just heard it from Chinks saying that he loves the fact that he didn't win anything last season, but the league was very good last season, yeah? So I want respect for Pochettino. Mauricio Pochettino, yeah? I don't want to hear this thing say he don't win nothing, yeah? Because I've just heard, because Pochettino did the same thing that Arsenal's doing right now. I'm sorry, I'm not having it. That's it. That's all I need to say, and that's it. Back to you, Smash it. I'm done.
That's not Angel. That's
no. I'm not making it.
Can I just say this though, Mr. Box Office? Can I just say this? I just want to chime in real quick. You know, it's very easy to criticize Daniel Levy, and I'm not a Daniel Levy fan.
It is so easy.
What I do want to do though is, can we meet Tottenham where they are currently? So this narrative, Daniel Levy doesn't spend. No, he's been spending.
Thank you.
He doesn't support your players. He doesn't support the managers. No, he has. Yeah, he's gone out and he's.
I don't agree with that.
In fact, we
just made the wrong signings.
We bought in Jan, and Arsenal didn't even buy it.
I don't agree with
that.
So when people say, "Well, let's see what he does this summer," I say, "Yeah, let's see what he does," but don't write off Ange Postecoglou. Do you get me?
No, you don't understand me, Deji. You not understand me, Deji. Because Deji, what I said to you, is that I wasn't convinced from the beginning because I said, okay, fair enough. You said what you said. Right, you want to stick with the process, that's cool. We'll see how it goes. This is a build season, right? So what we've done, we'll see what happens. Next season,
is it going well though? Is this season going well in your opinion?
But it's long term. It's long term.
But is this season going well?
Yeah, it's a build season. There's no
Mr.
expectations.
Box Office.
Yeah, but Deji, you're not listening to me.
Please, I'm begging you. I know that there's part of you that's trying to go for the Oscar, if not this year.
No, I'm not going for the Oscar, but you're not listening.
Listen, I'm asking you a simple question. I just want you to answer it on a level. On the level, how do you rate Tottenham's season?
It's okay. It's okay, but it's again, as I said before.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, yeah. Because it's a build season.
But you were expecting us to be 8th.
Right. No, I expected us to be 8th. Yeah, they've done better than I thought. Yeah, but at the end of the day, Deji,
you can say it.
But Deji, you can try that all day long. But Deji, you've not said anything to me at the moment to change my mind. I'm sorry.
I don't need to.
Deji, you've not said anything. I'm sorry,
all I did was it came out of your mouth, not mine.
No,
you said that you are basically, I'm paraphrasing, you're pleasantly surprised at our season. True or false?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
at the same time,
Right.
Deji,
That's
Deji, you've
Yeah.
not said anything to me,
Yeah.
right? That's convinced me to change my mind.
Look,
So
no,
I'm sorry, but the point I'm making is, Deji, it's all good. To be fair to you, what you haven't said, which is good, which I respect you, because you've taken a lot from me, to be fair, right? And I respect that. You know what I mean, right? And is that you've not said I'm negative. You've not said I'm a top Arsenal fan, right?
No,
That's why I respect you, because I've had a lot of Tottenham fans. They'll give me the same old narrative. You know what I mean? This is the point. I've heard more from Asthmatic, because I've had conversation. I talk to Asthmatic a lot of the time, yeah. And he's gave me some good points where I think, oh, I haven't thought of that. Kuva is giving me some good points as well to say, you know what, I should think about it. But most Tottenham fans have made me feel even more hate towards the guy, to be honest with you, because I feel sorry for
Okay, I've got
Ange.
one more question and that's it.
Go on.
I've got one more question. In the unlikely event that Spurs were to finish third this season, would it change your mind?
No.
No, but wait. Sorry.
I think generally we can't make
wait a minute, Deji. So, just on Ange, Mr. Box Office, are you for him or against him? Because I'm confused.
I'm not there with him. No.
Oh, so you want him gone?
No, I'm not wanting God. I'm not there with him. No.
So what are you saying?
I need still convincing.
So what's the time period for you to be? What time frame are you giving him?
Next season.
So by the end of next season.
Well, it depends on certain things. It could be whether he has a bad run of games and in the board back him and stick with his man, or we do something different. And I don't know what that's going to be. Until I see it, I don't know.
What's the absolute minimum Ange must do by next season for you to, if he doesn't win the league, for you to at least give him another extension in your view?
To be honest with you, Chinks, I don't know that at the moment. To be honest with you, all I will say is that at the moment, getting into Champions League this season, I've seen that before. Sorry, I don't even care about that, to be honest with you.
But can I just say one thing? And again, Mr. Box Office, I don't want you to feel offended by what I'm about to say, but what I don't want, and I think Chinks, those are good questions, so I can tell that you're very learned, is that I don't want a situation where we had Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall and then he stayed on the wall.
I hear you.
Oh gosh, I love that.
Because I'm not really too sure. You ain't really giving. You're not giving any.
Yeah, because
take the jump, bro.
Listen. I knew that was going to come from. I knew that was going to come from Deji, and I respect you for saying it because you've taken a lot from me. So you know what I mean. I've got to take it back. I'll take it back. But the point is that at the moment, right? I've said that a lot of Spurs fans want to see a time machine to go fast forward to the future, and so they can prove their point that they were right about Ange Postecoglou. Unfortunately, at the moment, we can't say anything at the moment. I'm adamant at the moment. I still need convincing that they're going to stick with their man, stick with the process. And at the moment, I've got no. Based on what can I base it on that we're going to do well the next couple of seasons? What based on what? I can't base it on it. I can't base it on the past. I can't base it on the past. I can't base it on anything at the moment.